Anthropologist Margaret Mead once said, "A small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has." Through generations of life in Wichita, the Junior League has been an impressive case in point.
Junior League of Wichita is all about our mission, women building better communities.
It's a mission that has made the organization a natural home away from home and office for those who are fully engaged in both. The more than 800 members of today's Junior League of Wichita lend their diverse backgrounds, talents, and skills to a wide range of projects that make a real, lasting change. Much of the progress we have made as a community is traceable to the history of the Junior League of Wichita. Founded in 1925, its first project was the Free Milk and Ice Fund. Members used their own cars to deliver milk for babies and ice to keep the milk cold, as well as to transport mothers and children to see a doctor. From a day nursery in the 20s, to a thrift shop that began a 75-year tradition in the 30s, to a dental clinic in the 40s, Junior League strive to meet the very real, practical needs of Wichita's poor families. As an educational resource, the League held its first of many Town Talks in 1937, which featured such personalities as Elsa Maxwell and Eleanor Roosevelt.
They had marvelous speakers. Oh my goodness. I remember when I was chairman, I got to introduce Amy Vanderbilt. Amy Vanderbilt was kind of the one right after Emily Post as far as etiquette was concerned. So I had to be on my toes and say all the right things and look right and everything. And she was charming, just charming.
The 50s marked a focus on the fight against cancer for the League. And in the 60s, a movement to raise funds for one of Wichita's most beloved attractions.
I still remember seeing bumper stickers all over town that said, "Boo-hoo, we need a new zoo." That was one of the things the League was very successful at. And the bond issue passed. We got the new zoo.
And to celebrate its 50th anniversary, the Junior League gave the city a gift of Heritage Square Park.
The Historical Museum was doing ice cream socials, and they served ice cream and sandwiches. And so some of our League members thought that would be a wonderful place for a park that the Junior League would give as one of their projects, and very well received.
With the vision to see a need, matched by the skills to fill it, the women of Wichita's Junior League worked to establish a Ronald McDonald House through the 1980s and brought the Race for the Cure to Wichita.
We did bring it to Wichita, and we were one of the earliest cities to have a Race for the Cure. And as you know, it's still going on many years later and is very popular and a very successful project.
In 2000, in celebration of its 75th anniversary, the Junior League gave the city another gift, the sprawling Pride of the Plains exhibit at the Sedgwick County Zoo.
We raised $1.5 million. It was the largest fundraising project the League had ever undertaken. And a great deal of that money came from the community. And it was a wonderful collaboration.
More recently, the League worked in partnership with Wichita's public schools to advance literacy. And as the name implies, done-in-a-day projects give members a way to make a difference with a paintbrush, some garden tools, or any kind of hands-on assistance. Today, the League is taking on the heart-wrenching problem of child abuse.
Working with the different nonprofits and experts in this field, we are really narrowing in how we can provide training and advocacy efforts for our members to have a lasting impact in this area in our community.
The League has really touched every facet of need in Wichita.
Collaboration is a big part of what we do. And I think the League has made a concerted effort not to take the credit for many of those things, but to simply do the investigation, find the community need, find the funds, develop the organizational structure to make it fly, and then turn it over to the community and watch it fly.
Being in the business of change requires a great deal of resourcefulness to fund it. In 2004, the League held its first Holiday Galleria, now a popular mainstay of its fundraising that attracts shoppers from far and wide for a day of shopping and a year of giving.
We have 120 upscale merchants that come to town, and last year over 8,000 individuals set foot in Century 2 over those 3 days. We had record profits and record attendance, and all those funds are going to go back to improving our community.
Tapping the depths of its talented membership, the League has sold more than 118,000 copies of its 3 cookbooks, which continue to be in high demand in kitchens throughout the city. The latest, Pinches and Dashes, was proclaimed as Wichita's official cookbook by Mayor Carl Brewer.
Pinches and Dashes.
When you volunteer as a member of Junior League, you're joining an organization that takes seriously its responsibility to develop your potential. To further hone those skills, members volunteer each year at area nonprofits.
Once a member has completed their active terms, many go on to serve on nonprofit boards. They take leadership roles. They're involved in their children's schools. They run for public office. The League is really a launch board for community service.
I think being a member of the Junior League has helped me in my career. It's made me more focused and more goal-oriented than I might have been otherwise. And I think all those things combine to make you a better person in the business world and in the community at large.
Whether it has been helping to build parks, zoos, or a better future for our children, the driving force behind the League's many achievements has always been the commitment of its members.
About 10 years ago, I served as the chair for the Girls' Night Out project that we had, working with at-risk girls. At the end of the process, one of the moms gave me a gift, letting me know what a difference I had made in her child. And that's where it really touched home, the impact one person can have. And when we work collectively as a league, we make a tremendous impact in our community.
Generation after generation, the members of Junior League of Wichita have drawn on each other's diverse strengths to advance the quality of life for us all. If change is their business, we are all fortunate that they know their business well.